Hello world, hello world. How you guys doing? Listen, welcome to a quick virtual class where I'm going to be giving you guys the three keys to success. Now, I want to go ahead and put this disclaimer out and say that listen, there's many different elements, many different educators, gurus that have their own description of three keys of success or whatever their three keys of success. What I'm giving you is what I would like to consider something that's more so industry standard, so to speak, right? So the very first one that I want to talk to you guys about, which is something that you guys already know, right? And you should know, and you've been hearing it a lot. And today I want to just be able to just kind of go a little bit deeper. The first tip into being successful in entrepreneurship or anything that you're doing is goal setting, right? So the tip with goal setting is you have to set SMART goals, right? You have to set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound goals. These are what SMART goals are. And one of the things that I want you guys to really pay attention to is that when you're setting these goals, you have to make sure that you follow this particular regimen. And a lot of people, they just don't, right? They'll just write a goal. Here's what a lot of individuals do. Number one, the thought will come up here. They'll even go as far as writing the goal down. The problem is there is no action plan. And the SMART goal steps actually give you that action plan. Is my goal specific? Is my goal measurable? Is my goal achievable? Is my goal relevant? Is my goal time bound? So an example is, instead of saying I want to get better at math, you set a SMART goal like I will improve my math skills by practicing 30 minutes every day for the next 2 months, aiming to achieve an A grade in my next math exam. So that is kind of an example of how now that goal is specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, it's relevant, and it's time bound, right? So make sure that when you're setting goals, guys, that this is exactly the way you're going about setting goals. And you will start to see more of an execution plan or even a strategy for that. The next tip number 2, is continuous learning. I cannot stress this enough. This is one of the reasons why I'm so successful, is because I'm always putting myself in the computer screen, or I'm always reading a book, or I'm always applying a new certificate, or a new degree, or I'm just staying consistent with learning. Why is that important? When you stop learning, you stop growing. So the tip here for continuous learning is embrace a growth mindset and adopt a lifelong learning mentality, right? Please, 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 guys, for those of you who consider yourself to be gurus, I want you to understand something. You will never reach your peak if you think that you're already there, right? You'll never surpass it. So for me, I always explain to people, I explain to coaches, talk to me like I'm a newbie, right? I'm not. I know what I know. And I deal with a lot of people who say, well, you think that you know it all. Well, I know what I know. I don't know it all, but I do know what I know, right? And the reason why I know what I know is because I'm always putting myself in a position to know more. So the example for continuous learning is, instead of sticking to your comfort zone, challenge yourself to learn new things. If you're interested in programming, take online courses. Join coding communities and work on personal coding projects to enhance your skills. I'll give you guys an example. Anytime that I want to learn something extremely new, the very first thing that I do in January of the beginning of the year, I go in and I learn that. So giving an example, if I wanted to just learn tax liens for real estate, then from January 1st to January 30th, I'm doing nothing but learning about tax liens, right? That's all that I'm doing. By the time February 1st hits, I am now at least at a foundational level to sit down at the table and have a conversation that can go back and forth with somebody else in regards to what? Tax liens. So please, please, please always make sure that you put yourself in a learning curve That's how you're going to elevate in your business. Tip number 3, guys, and one of my favorite ones is persistency and consistency, or in better words, persistence and resilience. So the tip for number 3 would be embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and grow, and don't give up too easily. I see this all the time where individuals, they say, well, how do I scale up? Stay consistent, stay persistent, stay resilient, right? Don't stop. So an example of this, and this is one of the greatest examples that I felt that I could have came up with, was Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before successfully inventing the light bulb. His famous quote that he used was, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Demonstrates his persistence and resilience in the face of challenges. So what am I saying to you? I'm saying to you guys that right here, right now, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is, whatever business that you're running, I want you to level up your consistency, level up your persistency, and don't stop, don't give up no matter what. Always add new things, always stay in the learning curve, always set new goals. So let me give you guys the strategy, right? You have 4 quarters in a year. If you're running your business, every 3 months is a quarter. And in doing so, you need to put yourself in a position to create new goals every quarter. You need to make sure that you're learning something new every quarter. And you need to make sure that you stay consistent with that particular strategy, because you have to remember, success is a journey, right? It is a journey, it's unique to each individual. By setting goals, continuously learning, and staying persistent, you can increase your chances of achieving your desired outcome of being successful. So listen, guys, I hope that this little short, intricate was extremely helpful. This was sort of a segue to the Productive Entrepreneur course that I'm promoting right now. And I want you guys to really take advantage of that. This particular course, where we dive a little bit deeper into goal setting. We dive a little bit deeper into how do you stay, always keep the learning curve there. And then we dive a little bit more into what persistency and consistency actually is, right? So you're talking about 45 combined strategies and tips in being a productive entrepreneur. It's something that I believe that every entrepreneur should have in their artillery. So I'm encouraging you to sign up for that particular course. I promise you, it is going to be worth every bit of it. And guys saying, well, Dr. Pitts, how much is the course? I have no problem with expressing it to you guys, because you guys came today to this particular, short preview of understanding 3 keys to success. Instead of paying $149, you guys get to pay $99 for this particular course, right? $99 gets you the course for life. And it comes with a lot of stuff. The Productive Entrepreneur comes with a lot of stuff, right? You get a one-on-one coaching opportunity with me. And I kind of walk you through the program, right? The beginning and the end. So once you actually go through the whole course, and before you start the course, we speak. And then after you finish the course, we speak. Okay. So other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys tremendously. You guys already know my quote. Coming together is the beginning. Sticking together is progress, but working together is success. My name is Dr. Casual Pitts, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.